Across the vast, sun-drenched grasslands and open savannas of sub-Saharan Africa roams a truly remarkable bird, a creature that looks like it stepped right out of a storybook. This is the secretary bird, a large and powerful bird of prey that spends most of its life not soaring high in the sky but striding purposefully across the land. Unlike its eagle and hawk relatives that rule the air, the secretary bird has claimed the ground as its kingdom. It walks with a deliberate, almost regal gait, covering miles of territory each day in its relentless search for a meal. This unique lifestyle sets it apart, making it one of the most fascinating and specialized hunters on the entire continent. Imagine a bird that combines the grace of a stork with the fierce heart of an eagle. That's the secretary bird for you. It's a terrestrial predator, which means it hunts on foot, a rare trait for a bird of its size and family. Its scientific name, Sagittarius serpentarius, hints at its incredible skills. Sagittarius means archer, possibly for its purposeful walk, and serpentarius points directly to its favorite prey, snakes. This bird is a living testament to evolution's creativity, perfectly adapted to thrive in the challenging African landscape, where danger can lurk behind every blade of grass. Its presence is a sign of a healthy, balanced ecosystem, and watching one on the move is an unforgettable wildlife experience. The secretary bird isn't just a hunter, it's a dedicated partner and parent. These birds are known for being monogamous, meaning they often form lifelong bonds with a single mate. Together, a pair will defend a huge territory, sometimes spanning up to 50 square kilometers. They work as a team, not just in raising their young but also in their daily lives, often seen walking in tandem across the open plains. Their strong social bonds are as impressive as their hunting prowess. This deep connection ensures their lineage continues, as they meticulously build enormous nests and share the demanding duties of incubating eggs and feeding their hungry chicks, securing their legacy in the wild heart of Africa. This incredible bird is a true icon of the African wilderness, a feathered warrior that commands respect from every creature it encounters, including humans. For centuries, people have admired its bold nature and striking appearance, even giving it a place of honor on the national emblems of countries like Sudan and South Africa. It represents strength, protection, and a fearless spirit. As we delve deeper into the world of the secretary bird, we begin to understand that it is much more than just a bird. It is a symbol of the untamed beauty and raw power that defines the African continent, a true killer queen of the savannah. When you first lay eyes on a secretary bird, its most striking feature is undoubtedly its incredibly long legs. These are not the delicate legs of a wading bird, but powerful limbs built for walking, running, and delivering devastating kicks. Often called an eagle on stilts, this bird can stand up to an impressive 1.3 meters, over 4 feet, tall, giving it an excellent vantage point for spotting prey in the tall grasses of the savannah. Despite its towering height, it is surprisingly lightweight, weighing only about 4 kilograms, or around 9 pounds. This is thanks to hollow bones, a common trait in birds that aids in flight, though for this species it also contributes to its agility on the ground. Beyond its long legs, the secretary bird's appearance is a beautiful mix of elegance and intimidation. Its body is covered in mostly gray feathers, which contrast sharply with its black flight feathers and black feathers on its thighs, giving it the appearance of wearing a formal tailcoat and shorts. Its face is a patch of featherless, bright orange to red skin that extends around its sharp, hooked beak. But perhaps its most famous feature is the crest of long black feathers on the back of its head. These feathers can be raised and lowered, often fanning out in a spectacular display when the bird is excited or threatened, adding to its dramatic and unforgettable profile. Even its eyes are perfectly equipped for a life on the dusty plains. The secretary bird possesses a set of long, modified feathers that function just like eyelashes. These aren't just for show, they are a practical adaptation that helps to shield its eyes from the sun's glare and protect them from dust and debris kicked up during a hunt or a windy day on the savannah. These features give the bird a look of constant alertness and intelligence. When it fixes its gaze on potential prey, you can see the focus and precision of a master hunter, a creature that has been honing its craft for millions of years in the African wilderness. The stories behind its name are as captivating as its appearance. One popular theory suggests that 19th century observers thought its head crest resembled the quill pens that secretaries used to tuck behind their ears, giving it the name secretary bird. Another fascinating theory traces the name to a corruption of the Arabic phrase sakur et ter, which means hunter bird. Whatever its true origin, the name perfectly captures the bird's unique blend of dignified appearance and deadly function. It is a creature of contrasts, graceful yet powerful, elegant yet lethal, a true aristocrat of the avian world. The secretary bird is a master hunter, renowned for its fearless ability to take on some of Africa's most dangerous snakes, including venomous cobras and mambas. While it will eat a variety of prey like insects, lizards, and small mammals, it is its snake hunting prowess that has made it a legend. The hunt begins with a patient patrol. The bird walks methodically through the grass, using its height to its advantage to spot any movement below. When it locates a snake, its entire demeanor changes. It becomes a focused, calculating predator, ready to engage in a high-stakes duel where a single mistake could be fatal. Its strategy is not one of brute force alone, but a calculated dance of distraction and precision. Instead of diving from the sky like an eagle, the secretary bird attacks on foot, employing a technique that is both bizarre and brutally effective: stomping. It approaches the snake and delivers a series of lightning-fast, powerful stomps with its feet, aiming for the head and neck. Each stomp can deliver a force of nearly 20 kilograms, about 5 times the bird's own body weight, crushing the snake's skull or breaking its spine. The contact time of each stomp is a mere 15 milliseconds, which is astonishingly faster than a snake can react to strike. This incredible speed is the key to its success, neutralizing the threat before the snake even has a chance to defend itself. During this dangerous confrontation, the bird uses its large wings and tail as a shield and a distraction. It will fan them out, creating a confusing target for the snake. If the snake does manage to strike, it is likely to bite a mouthful of feathers instead of the bird's vulnerable legs. The bird will often tease and provoke the snake, goading it into striking repeatedly until the reptile is exhausted. Only then will the secretary bird move in for the final decisive stomp. Once the prey is incapacitated, the bird will often toss it into the air a few times before swallowing it whole, a dramatic end to a spectacular hunt. This unique hunting style is a learned skill, passed down from one generation to the next. Adult birds are patient teachers, bringing injured but still living prey back to their chicks to help them practice their stomping technique. The young birds will clumsily try to imitate their parents, gradually building the speed, accuracy, and confidence needed to become successful hunters themselves. This parental guidance is crucial, ensuring that the next generation of secretary birds is well equipped to take on the role of the Savannah's premier Serpent Stomper, continuing their reign as the killer queens of the African plains. The life of a secretary bird is centered around its family and its impressive home. These birds build enormous nests, which are essentially large, flat platforms made of sticks and lined with softer materials like grass and animal fur. These nests can be massive, growing up to 2.5 meters, 8 feet, wide, and 30 centimeters, or 1 foot, deep over years of use. To keep their eggs and chicks safe from ground predators like jackals and hyenas, they strategically place these nests at the very top of thorny acacia trees. A pair will often return to the same nest year after year, adding more material each season and turning it into a true fortress in the sky. Raising chicks is a team effort for the dedicated secretary bird parents. The female typically lays a clutch of 1 to 3 chalky white eggs, which both parents take turns incubating for about 45 days. Once the fluffy white chicks hatch, the real work begins. The parents must constantly hunt to provide enough food for their rapidly growing offspring. Because their feet are not adapted for carrying prey like an eagle's talons, they have a different method. They carry food back to the nest in their crop, a special pouch in their throat, and then regurgitate a soup of partially digested insects, lizards, and snakes for the chicks to eat. As the chicks grow, a harsh reality of nature known as canism, or sibling rivalry, often plays out in the nest. The oldest and strongest chick frequently dominates its younger siblings, taking the majority of the food brought by the parents. Sadly, it is common for only 1 or 2 chicks to survive to fledging, the stage where they are ready to leave the nest. The survivors spend about 80 days in the nest before they are ready to test their wings. Even after they fledge, the young birds stay close to their parents, who continue to feed them and teach them the crucial hunting skills they will need to survive on their own. The secretary bird is more than just a fascinating creature. It is a vital component of Africa's ecosystem and a powerful symbol of the continent's wild heritage. As a top predator, it plays a crucial role in controlling populations of snakes and rodents, helping to maintain a healthy balance in the savanna. Its majestic presence and fearless nature have earned it a special place in human culture, where it is celebrated as a symbol of national pride and strength. Protecting the open grasslands these magnificent birds depend on is essential to ensuring that future generations will have the chance to witness the eagle on stilts striding across the plains, a true and irreplaceable killer queen of Africa.